Wendy, man. The Wendy Williams Experience.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
What you're here are about to witness the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house. Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this queen. From west to east. Just better get it right. Y'all know the name. Wendy Williams. Been in this game for a while. I hate to brag, but
Ain't nobody
it is phenomenal. Like the queen. Right here.
who the world is this? So much drama.
From yo block to yo block. Heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Every barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the world is this? So much this.
Again and again. Wendy Williams. Bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you the winner of the Game Sheet of the Year Award.
Once again.
Introducing the queen.
Oh, shoot. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. Glad to be here. Guess who's coming in today? This is bomb-worthy. I've never interviewed this woman in my life. We've known her all of our lives. She has reinvented herself over and over, and each time she just gets more fabulous with every year that goes by in her life. The lovely and talented Patty LaBelle will be in for the Hour of Truth today. Fabulous. I can't wait. Plus, we got lots of people to talk about. Oh, yeah. Carmen Electra, Oprah, Jessica Simpson, Mariah Carey. Oh, I ran into Brenda K star this weekend. Brenda chewed my ear off, Mimi. I had no idea. Well, I got to tell it. So everybody keep it here. All right, people, the phone lines are open. 866-GET-WENDY. It is what it is. It's the Wendy Williams Experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Watch out for the big girls. Watch out for the big girls. Hey. We in here. Hey.
Hey.
How you doing? Oh, hey. Oh, boy. Did you have a lovely weekend? I mean, you know. Oh. All right. Hey, everybody. I know. Enough of the highs. Say something, bitch. I know what you're saying when you look at the radio. Give me a moment. Shout out to everybody over at Don Diva Magazine. That is definitely the hotness. Sometimes I read Don Diva. I got to put in a brown bag. You know. The stories are scandalous. You know, they interview. They get great interviews with lots of street credibility. And they teach you how to do wild stuff, like how to give a good professional, ladies. I read an article in Dons and Divas. It was like a 12-step plan on giving the bomb professional. I said, well, I'll be damned. Shout out to Tiffany and shout out to Kevin, the childs over there. Shout out to all this, you know, the staff writers and the photographers. Shout out to everybody there at Don Diva Magazine, and thank you for the interest in wanting to interview. Hello.
Hi, can I request R. Kelly 4 and 5?
Okay, thanks, bye. I mean, we don't really do requests. She must have just gotten off the school bus. You know what I'm saying? Do your homework. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. How you doing? This
doing-
is Dee from Teaneck. I talked to you before. We were talking about the nose and the ear doctor and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Dee.
How you doing? Listen, I was calling you because this weekend I heard the commercial for your album. I was in South Jersey,
Oh, wow.
and I heard the commercial on Power 99, and it sounds great. I'm definitely going to get it. And in regards to the tickets, I have to confession. I've been calling your show for 5 hours every day just to win tickets.
Wow.
Whether you say calling or not, I'm like just trying to increase my chances of winning. Because like I said, when you were in Philly, I was in Philly. Now you're in New York, and I'm in North Jersey too, in Teaneck. So I really don't have a lot of things to do.
All right, Dee. Well, I hear what you're saying, but keep it here, okay? Because I don't even know whether there are more tickets to give away today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I haven't even checked. I haven't even looked in the contest book.
Oh, well, we'll see how it goes.
Well,
I'll definitely get the album. You know I'm a supporter, so we'll leave it like that.
I appreciate that, Dee.
Okay, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I just got off the elevator. Right? Hello?
Yes.
Hi.
Yes. Hi.
It's Wendy.
Yes. Hey, Wendy.
Hi.
Yeah, about Mariah Carey, I heard her new album, and I think she's still crying over her ex-boyfriend. You know, the Yankees player, Derek Jeter.
You know what? I think that even when a singer/writer, because she writes her own, like Mariah Carey, even when her life is terrific, she's got to do songs like "We Belong Together" and stuff like that. She has to. So I don't know that we can read into just because she's writing and singing it. That's her life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that Mariah would like to be with somebody. Mariah is not the type of person that seems like... First of all, she's not dating a whole hell of a lot. Mariah, I don't know. I think she's too soft and pink to be out here dating hardcore.
That's true.
I think she would love to be in love. And maybe not married again. I don't know. But I think she would love to be in love.
Yeah.
But I don't read too much into her life as regards to her music, because she's a writer, and if she wrote about all happy all the time, then music wouldn't necessarily sell, because more often than not, people are in broken-hearted situations.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, and I love you, VH1.
Thank you very much, and thank you for calling and listening.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, this Wendy?
Yes, it is.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine, thanks.
All right, this is Herb from Harlem.
Hi, Herb.
How you doing? I just got a couple of things I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
This Friday is supposed to be Lil' Kim's Sentence Day, right?
Is it? What's
I think
the
the
date?
24th.
The 24th, yup.
Okay. And also I wanted to know, when y'all be doing like the little y'all get on it, y'all give out over the radio, you say like a wet Susie and all that information and describe.
Yeah.
It's like a website that you could go to get a list of all that?
Oh, no.
Y'all make that up yourself?
You know what? I would put it on my Wendy Williams Experience website, except I think that would scare some of the sponsors off, like Clorox and K Jewelers. I mean, they haven't told me that I have to keep it clean, but
I hear that.
I've lived long enough to understand that, Target is not going to run sponsorship on my website if I'm telling you what a Dirty Sanchez is.
I hear that. That's definitely true. But listen, like I say, I love your show. I love you. My fiance, she don't like your show. I like your show. I listen to your show every day at work.
Well, thank you.
I got both your books. I'm trying to get down to the Comedy Club on Wednesday to see you.
Well, I'm not going to be there this Wednesday.
Not this Wednesday?
Because of the party, but I'll be there the following Wednesday.
Definitely. And I definitely got to copy your CD because it sounds like it's hot.
Well, thank you, Herb.
All right.
Have a wonderful day. And tell your wife I said, how you doing?
Okay, you got it.
All right, bye-bye.
All right.
Oh, Herbie. Yeah, you know what? So Friday is the day. Hey, Taryn, Friday's the day, you think? Little Kim, I don't know. It's hard.
The 24th, yeah.
The 24th, it's Friday.
Oh, God.
She'll be okay.
You think so?
They let Michael go. They let OJ go.
It's about time they get somebody.
Yeah, it'll be R. Kelly, so it's not going to be Little Kim.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Kim, you'll be okay. I got to tell you something about the boots, though, Kim. I didn't end up... Okay, this is what happened. Remember on Friday I came in, I said I got some Little Kim boots? I didn't really purchase them. I was actually at Petite Paton, and I made some other purchases, but I did pick Little Kim's. I was doing this, I was telling you, I did this photo shoot on, I think it was on, it was on Friday. God, all the days run together. Every damn day seems like Groundhog Day. Same day, different weather. So, but I picked some Queen Bee boots to wear in the photo shoot, and I never ended up wearing them. But in terms of buying them, hell Hell no, I wouldn't have spent $1,200 for no damn Queen Bee boots. You out of your mind? But they were on sale for $436. And they were nice material. That should have been the regular price for them. But they were nice big brooch and stuff like that. Kim, I wish you a lot of luck with your situation. And of course, here at the show, it's my duty to keep everybody informed. I think you'll be okay, Kim. A little ankle bracelet. Listen, everybody else, all these white people, they've made that fashionable. And you just turn it into a little reality show for yourself and you'll be good to go. It's no telling with Kim. I mean, Kim could put out a CD and it could do brick. But, she is like a hip-hop socialite. All those people, they love her. Those little fashion people and stuff, the Dolce and the Gabbana. They love Kim. Front and center at the fashion shows and over in Milan at the big house parties and whatnot. Kim, you got the perfect personality to do all that stuff. You could stay paid, little mama. You just need a better accountant and perhaps a new circle of friends. And watch everybody. Like my father says, keep clapping. I got to go in the other room. You know why he says that? Because if you're clapping, that means your hands aren't all, in the business. Clap. I got to run to the other room. Clap. Don't clap don't stop until I come back. You need new friends, and they all need to clap every time you leave the room. Oh, man. So Patty LaBelle's coming in today. It was a little difficult booking Miss Patty. I mean, and I didn't make any promises that I'm not prepared to keep. Respect. That's it. I had no idea that Patty would have been remotely, You know what I mean? But it was like a big deal. Back and forth from her people to my people, her people to my people. Well, look, I know about Wendy and, I want to come in, but I'm not, And then my people called back and said, the girls don't even have to check with me. They know the deal. That's Patty damn LaBelle. And I mean that in the most respectful way. I mean, people do want to know about you, though, Patty. But everything within reason. That's Miss Patty. On my own. Once again. I want to hear the Patty LaBelle and Big Daddy Kane. Do we by any chance have that anywhere around? I thought that was such a good look. You want to know what? For my volume 2, and I don't know what this CD is going to do, but doggone it, it's called Wendy Williams Brings the Heat Volume 1. And for my volume 2, already in my mind, I've got judged up. I would love to pair Vanessa Williams and Jadakiss. Yeah, is that hot? That'd be some hotness right there. On a collabo. Vanessa singing all grown and mature. Jadakiss sneaking through the cracks with his, grimy, but, very, very real 16 bars. You know what I'm saying? I love that combination. They're both going to be at the party. I can't wait. But anyway, back to Miss Patty LaBelle. Trav, do you think that we might have it someplace?
I'll look and see.
Oh, please.
See what Stacey got.
On my, I don't want to, even though all I'm singing is on my own, that's not, I love all that music. Or, what about something from LaBelle? Hey, sister, soul sister. All right, anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to start cleaning up the studio now because I need a couple of hours. And she'll be here for the hour of truth. She's got her new CD coming out, though. It's called Classic Moments. It's a CD where she duets with Mary J. Blige, Elton John. She's got Courtney Love on there. And, some other people, produced by L.A. Reid and stuff. So we'll be talking to Miss Patty later on in the show. All righty, everybody. It's still what it is. And don't forget, Advice Hour is coming up next hour. Thanks.
Wendy, man.
My boyfriend and I have been dating for about 4 months now, and first time we had sex, he could not get it up at all.
Maybe it's drinking. Is he a drug user? Does he take any depressants or anything?
No, nothing.
Maybe it's...
How you doing? The Wendy Williams Experience.
WBLS is celebrating the 107 days of summer. Join us for the Croton Point Park Music Festival at Croton Point Park, Croton on the Hudson, July 9th and 10th. Bring the family, picnic, and enjoy live classic soul, R&B, and jazz.
With performances by Stephanie Mills, The Ohio Players, Pieces of a Dream, Phil Perry, Michael Franks, and many, many more.
Tickets are on sale now. 866-373-5299. Look for the link at WBLS.com. Join us for the Croton Point Park Music Festival at Croton Point Park, Croton on the Hudson, July 9th and 10th. Presented by Peppers Entertainment, City Sketches Incorporated. From the only station celebrating the 107 days of summer, 107.5 WBLS.
And we're everywhere. It's WBLS, everybody. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. On Saturday, I had the nicest time. J&R Music World had their big summer fest, and it's the 8th year that they do it. It's free. People come out to the park right across from J&R downtown at Park Row. And Brenda K was one of the performers. And I haven't seen Brenda K in a month of Sundays. I mean, you know when Brenda was like at her height with here in America, because you know she's big with the Latin music. She's already garnered a couple of Billboard awards and Grammy nominations, and like she's got all this insane celebrity going on with the Hispanic listener to her music. But you know me, just a plain old American who speaks no other English but American and some Ebonics. I Still Believe is like the big Brenda K song. And when that song came out, I was a jock when it was Hot 103.9 and we played dance music. And Brenda K was like one of the biggest stars on the radio station. Her, along with Noel, along with Taylor Dane, and along with Paula Abdul, along with Whitney Houston, before she really got embraced by black radio. You know, she was like a black woman who was like really embraced by like top 40 and, you know, white oriented radio and stuff. But so I haven't seen Brenda K in over a decade, and she looked terrific. And she's got a really sexy husband. And she's got 4 kids, and her snapback appeal is like crazy. And when she got on the stage and she performed, I became entranced. When I get some downtime, I'm taking salsa lessons. The sexiest show she put on. And listen, it was just a simple day out there. You know, the J&R Summerfest. And she's on Mi Amor. And she'd bend back and arch her back. And then she'd come up and she'd start doing all this salsa merengue with her feet by herself. And as opposed to having drop it like it's hot, cootie cutting background dancers, she had 2 couples. A cute girl and a handsome man, a cute girl and a handsome man. And while she's singing Mi Amor, and they're doing it, and it just looks so, you know, it's so, I was seduced. I was seduced by the dance. And I cannot promise that I'm going to be at Latin nights like at the Copacabana and stuff like that. I don't know I'm going to get into it that much. But I do want to take formal Latin dance class. And I want to learn how to salsa. That's what I want to learn how to do. The flipping of the feet and the flipping of the hair. You can't effectively salsa dance unless your hair is either all cut up around your ears, where it's just all about big, beautiful red lips, or it's past your shoulders, it seems. Because when you twirl, you just got to, I mean, Brenda's dancing and she's, and I was like, wow. And it looked effortless. She wasn't breaking a sweat. Yeah. She sang all Spanish, except for I Still Believe. And I think even that she did the remix. But before she got on stage, we spent like a half hour talking. She wants to come up to the show badly. She's got her own record label now. She's got a new CD that she's promoting that's in stores July 12th. So I told her, I said, you know, the week that her CD comes out, you know, come in here, Brenda K. Yeah. But she hugged me like a sister. I was only the dopey overnight jock. Who knew that she knew? Because at that time, you know, she was a big star. I was just a, you know, overnight schlep. I was on midnight to 5:30. She remembered. Yeah, she hugged. Don't cry for me, Argentina.
That's a good cry.
Yeah, but she hugged, and then she talked about. We talked about the kids, and she looks just well, healthy, and I'm happy for her. And I never really knew her like that back then because, all the afternoon and morning jocks, Fast Freddie Cologne, all them, they were all down with the celebrities of the station. I was just the mere dot on the wall, overnight girl. I didn't really talk much to anybody. I was just, laying in the cut observing. But Brenda remembered. Thanks, Brenda. I was trying not to ask her a lot of questions, though. You know what I mean? Sometimes I do that with celebrities. Once they, win me over with the smile and, how you doing and everything. So I didn't want to get all nosy and say, Brenda, what's really good with you and Mariah Carey? So I said nothing. She goes, Wendy, let me tell you about Mariah Carey. And I was like, no, not Mimi. I just finished talking about it, how Brenda's a bigger person than I could have been because Brenda, gave the tape to Tommy Mottola and the rest is history. I think I might have been catty over that at this particular point. Like, bitch, why are you world touring and you got A. Marie opening for you? And shout out to A. Marie. I'm not talking about you in a bad way, but I'm just saying that should be Brenda K. star. Or at the very least, on a couple of dates, come out and collabo on I Still Believe. Or, just like whatever. Mimi, I love you. Brenda, I love you. But I do this because I does it, and I got to share with you all. Brenda knew I was going to share with you all, but Mimi might have a problem with it. I don't much care. Mimi's not paying my light bill. Mimi gave me she gave me a good interview, though. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Mimi, I didn't go looking for this story. It fell in my lap like a hot tamale. And now I got to tell it. And whatever I say, Brenda's ready to come in and expound. Yeah, she's got a CD coming out. She wants to come in. I said, well, come on. And she's like, no, mommy. And she was just seducing me with all that is salsa-esque. She called no, mommy. And then her husband came over and they said something to each other and she said, okay, Pop-Pop. I was like, oh, man, that is so sexy. Okay, Pop-Pop. And then she gets on stage and feet are going. And I'm like, oh, man, look at that. Anyway, shout out to all the Latinas. You all are some sexy mother fathers when you wanna be. I gotta tell you, some good looking people, and you do some sexy dancing. I'm all in. I am all in. Taking my salsa classes. All right.
LA weight loss.
Oh gosh. All right. 1-800-448-TRIM. It's 1-800-448-TRIM. Look, summertime is here, even though, aren't you shopping for fall already? Aren't you? Isn't your mind so out of summer? Listen, anytime is the right time to lose a few pounds. LA Weight Loss has been in business since 1987. They've helped millions of people lose millions of pounds. It can work for you too, and I'll tell you why. If you're a foodie like I'm a foodie, you think about food the first thing in the morning. While you're eating your meal, you're thinking about the next thing you're going to have to eat in the next meal. Listen, there's no shame in the game. That's called being a foodie, darling. And many people are foodies. There is no food group off limit with LA Weight Loss. There is there's no measuring and prepackaged, nothing like that. You can eat at some of your favorite foodie restaurants, like the Red Lobster, like the Olive Garden, like, your 5-star restaurants. They just don't have the names. It's not a Zagat guide. You know what I mean? You'd be surprised all the stuff you can eat on LA Weight Loss. Virtually everything within moderation. I can't explain to you how it works. You should probably just call the telephone number and ask them. I lost over 15 pounds on LA Weight Loss, and I feel fantastic. You look... Damn. I was caught out there. You look good. What? Never mind. Did somebody steal Woody? I was about to make a funny.
You look good too, girl. How you doing? You make me want to be straight. Don't tell Daryl. Okay, bye.
What happened with Woody? Somebody crazy glued the button?
His haters in here.
Oh?
I fixed it up quick though.
He clap for himself. All right, look. Let 1-800-448-TRIM. It's LA weight loss. I got to tell. I lost my weight in like 3 months. You can do the same. I know you can do it. 1-800-448-TRIM. You want to lose weight? Call LA Weight Loss. Thank you.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
I feel bad. I was cracking the whip on Zoe, and she was here till 4 o'clock in the morning.
She was? What was she doing here until 4 o'clock in the morning? Waiting for Steve Harvey? Who was she here with? She's an intern.
Taryn. Her and Taryn was here kind of late.
On that big, soft couch in our office. Oh.
I'm fine.
Thank you, Zoe. Did you have the radio on in that other room?
No. Were you guys talking about me?
But of course. We were talking about how you... Wait, hold on. Here comes Taryn.
Y'all talking about her too?
What were you girls doing here until 4 o'clock in the morning together? Hit the proper button. on that soft, luxurious couch.
You got some blues in the office, you know.
Well, no, you didn't, because Zoe is a virgin. But I know as a virgin, technically speaking, being that you can't penetrate, Taryn, she could still, you know what I'm saying? How you doing, girls? All right.
We were on a party.
That you were working it out, right, Trav?
Working for the
All
party.
right. I bet you were working and partying. All that brown juice and liquor at the bar in the office. Mm-hmm. All right. No, girls, I appreciate your hard work. I appreciate you all being able to be a part of the jokes here on the show as well. You're not offended, are you?
No.
All right. How you doing? All right. You say it, Zoe.
How you doing?
All right. And Taryn, you say it. All right. There they go. Back to the office together.
Got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through the speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Oh. And it is what it is. It's the W Squared experience. You know what? Special shout out to everybody in New Orleans. I'll see you all on Thursday. Oh, yeah, we're about to go into some best of shows. I have to go out and promote my project. Well, I know, but Trev, are you making the best of? I mean, are you making great best of shows? Okay, of course. Well, on Thursday night, I'm going to be in New Orleans, and I'm partying on Thursday night at Club Dreams. Shout out to Here We Go Entertainment. I don't think you all really know. I'm brand new to the market, too. I'm all happy to be there. I mean, we're only like 2 weeks old in New Orleans. Shout out to everybody in Shreveport. Oh, we go back for years. Oh, man. Club Dreams, Thursday night. Here We Go Entertainment, New Orleans. I am so there. Boy. Did you hear about Lisa Left Eye's mom wanting to sue the Mitsubishi people? Well, she was driving a Montero. And as I can recall, that is a higher body look, isn't it? Like it's a Jeep, but it's a little bit higher. Like it's got that tip over factor. You know, you got to drive it, I guess, like it could tip. Well, it's been 3 years since Left Eye was killed in that one car crash while she was on her vacation for wellness in Honduras. And her mother, Wanda Lopez Coleman, has filed a lawsuit against Mitsubishi Montero sports utility vehicle. I guess that would be the whole company. In particular, she's hating on the Montero because that was that car is susceptible to rolling over, and according to the police, the fatal blow to her head is what instantly killed her. So the rollover factor, I guess even if she was wearing her seatbelt, you know, she was a little bitty woman. And besides, a seatbelt can't hold you. If there's something there, you're knocking. Exactly. Well, it's claiming that Lisa was driving at a normal speed and swerved to avoid a car that stopped in front of her. And that's what caused her SUV to flip over. And her attorney her mom's attorney, rather, Jeff Harris, is talking and saying that he will use a study on vehicle rollovers to reinforce his claim that Mitsubishi should have warned consumers that the Montero is potentially fatal in its design flaw. However, since she didn't live there all the time, perhaps she just rented that car, in which case you might want to bring the rental car agency into it too, Mr. Harris, because they should warn as well. There were dozens of passengers in the SUV at the time of, there were a dozen passengers in that SUV. 12 people? No, come on. That's an over-exaggeration. But there were people, according to Mr. Harris, there, and we already knew that anyway. She wasn't driving by herself, but she was behind the wheel. There were lots of other people, and they all survived, except for Lisa. Some of the passengers have filed lawsuits against Lisa's estate. So imagine that. You're close enough to her to be with her in Honduras as she spiritually heals or retreats or cleanses. Yet you're not you're suing her estate, blaming Lisa for the injuries. There's this girl named Tamel Rawlings who was in the truck. And she says, and she's from Philadelphia, and she says she almost lost her leg. And she's undergone several surgeries since the crash, and she suffers from pain and, pain in her limb. And her lawsuit is a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. Well, I guess somebody's got to fix her leg, though. You know what I mean? Like, after all is said and done, depending on the situation that she was in, if she didn't have any medical coverage or anything like that, Zoe, you got to do what you got to do. You might not want to, but not everybody has health insurance. And even after that, exactly. She might not be doing it maliciously, but just more so, she needs to get her money. She's probably paying and stuff. What if she's a background dancer or something like that? Can't background dance with a messed up leg. Shout out to Trevor. Yes, Trevor, I got your T-shirts. Thank you so much, Trevor.
That was your West Indian accent?
Yes. I talked to Puffy about maybe 40 minutes before the show began today. And, oh, well, damn, the break is over. All right, get on the phone. What's up, Puff? Advice hour's coming up. Hit me up. Come on.
It's Wendy, man.
Me and my wife have been married for 15 years. They threatened to leave.
What did you do?
Had a problem with drugs.
You got the drug voice.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Just asking, what's your drug of choice?
You name it.
Coke?
Yeah.
Weed?
Yeah.
Crack?
Yeah.
Heroin?
Yeah.
E-pills?
Yeah.
Whippets?
Alcohol.
Gorilla?
Yeah.
PCP?
Yeah.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Wow. Everybody needs something.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
Mm-hmm.
And shut up!
Oh, hey, man. What's
Hey,
up?
what's going on,
Yo,
man?
what's up, dog?
Hey.
Damn, he be whipping up on Brandy all the time, man. I don't know why she don't leave him.
Yeah.
It must be love.
Yeah, right. Love. Me try fear. Dig it, man. I've known that brother since high school. He's always giving some girl a busted lip or something. And one time he tried to push up on my sister. I had to step to him and let him know that he wasn't dipping his fist in my family. Because I know he didn't want to hear from me.
Well, there ain't really nothing we can do about Brandy because it ain't our business.
Nah, man, I don't know about that. Look, we witnessed it, so it is our business, all right? And we know what's going on, so we're going to have to go in there and try and stop it, man, without question. No one should be punished for falling in love. Look, let's at least talk to my man about it. And on the down low, let her know that there's some help out there, no matter what that fool does.
Your radio station, WBLS, wants you to know that there is someone who will listen, that there is someone who will help.
Call Safe Horizon at 212-577-7700. This public service announcement sponsored by Inner City Broadcasting Corporation.
Hey everybody, it's me, Wendy Williams, and I'm here to extol the virtues of LA weight loss. Spring has sprung and it is time to take it off. And can I just say thank you, LA Weight Loss? Thank you so much for giving me confidence. I can't say that enough. You know, I lost over 15 pounds on the LA Weight Loss program, and might I add, that was 1 year ago, and I am still balancing food and my weight loss and doing a pretty damn good job as far as I can say, because I've been on other weight loss programs and I've gained the weight back. Oh, it's crept back, but it's been back. The thing about LA Weight Loss is it's not pills and hocus pocus. It's a weight loss program that will give you the tools that you need to keep the weight off for a lifetime. It's not a temporary fix. It's a lifelong fix to your waistline problems. I'll give you the telephone number and then I'll tell you a little bit more about LA Weight Loss. 1-800-448-TRIM, 1-800-448-TRIM. Now, you know that you need your vegetables and you know that you need your fruit. But do you know that on LA Weight Loss you can actually enjoy a baked potato? Oh, as long as it's small. But the point is that you can enjoy one. Do you know on LA Weight Loss you can enjoy eating at some of your favorite restaurants? Yes. And do you know that on LA Weight Loss the food is not prepackaged? It's real food that you purchase in the grocery store. And before you know it, you're losing weight. And it's not unusual to lose 7 pounds in the first week. Trust me, I know. I think I dropped 4 in the first week. And, it's just amazing. 1-800-448-TRIM. You've tried the rest. Now try the best. It's LA Weight Loss. 1-800-448-TRIM.
I want to know what's up with Little Kim.
Please, more gossip, more gossip. You need to pick it up.
Wendy girl, who's the gay rapper?
Rather controversial.
Controversy in the rap world.
This is what I know how to do, so I'm not playing.
I hear you.
Go hard or go home. The ain't playing.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
I didn't realize that. Taryn and Zoe from the intern squad, they haven't been home since Friday. They were working all weekend. Wow. On a party. Wow. All hands on deck. Wow. Zoe got big boobs. She's obviously wearing a flat-chested girl shirt. You got all kind of gapping right in here, Zoe. Oh, Zoe. Thank you so much. But it's exciting. You're having fun, right?
I'm learning a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's a good thing. Shout out to Puffy. You know, the most I can say regarding there's a picture. That's not what he called about. He actually called, to just say what's up. You know, he heard that I was talking about him and, him not giving me an interview, like, whatever, Puff. But he said, no, he wants me to wait until his album's about to come out. Then he's going to come in and he's going to give. So I said, okay, well, that makes sense. Okay. And so I thanked him for letting me have the Black Rob song, because ultimately speaking, he did have to sign off on one of the songs on my CD, Warrior by Black Rob. I love that song, and so I thanked him for that. And I invited him to the album release party. He knows all about it, and he said he's going to come through and sip and stuff like that. And he didn't even talk about the headline in today's Daily News. And I'm not going to talk about it either, because I got to say this: the most disgusting part is that the boy's picture is on the front cover of the paper. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame the Daily News for it. You really can't blame anybody for it. It's just that, damn, if just grown adults could just handle their grown adult, who really knows? Misa, I love you. She gave me a great interview for my book, The Wendy Williams Experience. Puff, you're sometimey. But I can say this. The saddest part is that the boy's picture's on the paper, and I know that he's surrounded by mad security, and I know he goes to, like, you know, one of them $30,000 a year tuition schools, and I know that, there's probably security guards standing outside the room, because at the end of the day, it's hip-hop, man, and it gets very real. So... And that's just it. It would be a different story if it was a picture of Puff or if it was a picture of Misa on the cover, but the boy is there too. And then inside the paper, as if you couldn't see the picture enough, they got another picture of him. And then they have a picture of Kim Porter and Misa. And then the article on the front says, Diddy's daddy wars, angry Combs calls record child support order for his son a scam. I don't know what to make of it. There's too much money floating in the cipher for this right here, though. You understand what I'm saying? There's because he talks to both of his baby's mothers. It's not like they're like these girls off in the cut that he never talks to and all like that. And he's got enough money to throw at everybody. Where now what? Now the kid's got to go to a different school in September. We all know what he looks like. I gotta tell you something. This is a cute kid. Puffy, I don't see you anywhere in Justin. That's all Misa. That might not even be your son. This is all Misa. What a cute kid. Anyway, enough about that. It's Advice Hour. Hello.
Hello, can I speak to Wendy?
Hi, speaking. How are you today?
Fine. This is Isis. I have a question I want to ask you. I saw you in person at the Laugh Factory. You are so wonderful. You stopped me, and you told me my makeup looked flawless.
Thank you, Isis.
Thank you for that. And I wanted to tell you something. Like, my boyfriend is really pressuring me in getting married, but I'm not ready to get married, and I don't know what to do because I'm not there with my weight loss. So it's like, I don't know what to do with this situation.
I don't understand where one is equated with the other, Isis.
Excuse me?
What does getting married have to do with your weight loss? Fitting into the dress?
Yeah, basically.
How long have you been overweight?
Not long. That's like since a couple of years, but I lost 20 pounds. I'm not that like that, but I'm thick. I'm pretty, but I want to be a size like 9'10". I'm a size 16 now.
Okay, so you're talking about not getting married then for at least another year?
Yeah, basically. But
so you walking down the aisle is predicated on you being a size 9'10" to wear some stupid Cinderella dress for one damn day, when in actuality you're getting married for the long haul, and the marriage is more important than the wedding anyway, and your waistline will be there to lose the weight. I mean, I don't know. You're asking me what to do? Go to the Justice of the Peace.
Yeah.
You're asking the wrong person about big weddings. You know how I feel about it.
Oh, thank you. And one more other thing. I spoke to like somebody, I don't know if it was audio or whatever. It was like 3 weeks ago. And he was like, shut up or go take a bath or something. And I wanted to tell him that he shouldn't be rude to people when I'm calling, because I would come up there on Hudson Street and stick my 9.5 foot up his butt and let him give it a professional.
Only thing is that you'd be on the wrong street, and it could very well be Funkmaster Flex you were dealing with.
Oh, well.
I mean, Shot 97's on Hudson. We're at 34th and Park.
Well, I know it was him because he was like, oh, something, and then he was like, hold on, and then like me and my girlfriend was on the other line, and then we tried to call you back, and I was like, because I wanted to talk to him, I was like, that damn Audie or whatever. So you just tell him that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
It's Wendy.
How you doing, Wendy?
I'm doing okay today.
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
Actually, I work at Ruby Tuesdays, and I saw Fantasia there. She was there with like 5 other people. She was hiding under her baseball cap.
Okay, fantastic, but this is Advice Hour.
I know. I wanted to let you know, though, because I told a few people that I was going to call, because it was like her band manager made like a really big scene.
Okay, great. It's Advice Hour.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Put that where?
I mean, I like it, and I would have been more interested if it was... Hello? 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 All right. Next
Hello.
one. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, Wendy. How you doing?
I'm doing okay today. Thank you.
That's good. Wendy, I need some advice.
Okay, lay it down, bro.
All right, I was in a relationship with her for like 18 months. And we had a little falling out on Memorial Day, make a long story short. have a restraining order against me right now, and I just keep having urges that I need to contact this person because I miss him very much.
And so your question to me is, should you contact him?
Yeah, well, what happened is I'm finding out that, I do have a restraining order. We do have to go to court sometime next month.
Nobody listens to restraining orders, first of all. Sometimes people try to get big and bad, like they're going to get a restraining order. Like that's
right. It was denied. The first request was denied, but the second request, he actually got it granted.
So maybe what you do is you need to deal with the situation. You said you have to go to court, and if you all can manage making Google-wise each other through the court and even through the legal system, then maybe you can meet afterwards at the Starbucks across the street.
But I don't know. But what I'm scared is I don't know how he's going to react. Like, I don't want to go to court, and this new person that he's dealing with is there, and then I don't know how I'm going to react.
Be prepared for anything. You better act right. You're in court. You be prepared for anything. He could very well bring his new lover, and what are you going to do? Stand up and make an ass of yourself and get thrown in the clink? Right in front of the judge?
Wendy, we were in front of the police station, and I saw him in his...
Well, maybe you need to exert some self-control, though. You cannot let this man take you out of your game. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hold your head. How old are you?
Wendy, I'm going to ask you this. Hello?
Yes.
I'm going to ask you this. Do you know how hard it is to find a good person in this lifestyle, who's worth keeping it with? You know what I'm saying? Do you know
how hard it is to find a good person in any lifestyle and worth keeping it with? I understand that, but you understand what your freedom means to you? Hold your head. Don't let him take you out of your game. Whoever he shows up to court with, hold your head. He obviously doesn't want to be with you if he's going to have the nerve to show up in court with somebody else. So get the hint, hold your head, and go on with your life.
But that's what I'm calling you for. I'm sitting here at work right now, and I just can't stop thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about, just driving over there, and just trying to work this out and not even have to go to court or nothing like that.
Well, maybe you can do that, but I would suggest a call before a drive.
Well,
okay.
I guess I could.
Thanks.
Thanks, Wendy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Is that one more? Hello?
Uh-huh.
Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. I was calling in with information on the story that you had about the girl that's trying to sue Left Eye's estate. Well, I worked at Temple Hospital when the accident happened.
Put her on hold for just 1 second. Now, look, you all, I understand that this is advice hour and whatnot, but this is more relevant than Fantasia. We were just talking about Left Eye. Bring her back up. I'm taking it. Hello, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. I was a therapy student, and I worked as an aide when this happened at Temple Hospital. And she came in, and, of course, she was like about 17 years old at the time. She was a part of a group that Left Eye was putting together named Egypt. So I know you were saying, how close can you really be to her?
I mean, I know. I saw that in the newspaper. That wasn't relevant to me.
Right, okay. Well, as far as her not being able to use her leg and all the pain and everything like that, it's very true because she had external fixators to actually put her leg back together, and at the time she could not even put weight on her leg, and with the way that it was broken, there's no way that she would get full use out of it again. So I can see her trying to sue the estate for pain and suffering because...
Well, then maybe she's just suing for regular old money.
She could be, but, I mean, if that's her career, entertainment, there's no way that she'd ever be able to be an entertainer with that kind of injury that she had.
Yeah.
With the break that she had. So I think, okay, yeah, it could just be money, but it's very relevant with what she went through.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I mentioned that. You're singing to the choir.
Yeah, I may have come in at the end of it, but...
Okay. Well, thanks for calling.
Thank you.
All right. Everybody keep it here. We still have got lots to get through. We have one more segment in Advice Hour. I'm going to go to the fax machine. Plus, Patty LaBelle is coming up at the top of the hour to talk with us about life and living it on her terms as a grown woman. I plan on sitting back and learning something from this interview. If it's just how to live and look better year after year after year. You know what I mean? She's got a new CD in stores. I'll find out that date for you, but it's called... I actually have right here, Classic Moments. We'll talk with Patty LaBelle at the top of the hour, and then after Patty leaves, we're going to get back to the gossiping. I wanted to talk with you about Jessica Simpson and Oprah Winfrey and Chris Rock. We're going to talk about Tina Turner and T.I. too. Most definitely keep it here, everybody. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. Thanks.
You got another 2 minutes, you know?
Oh, I thought you just held up a sign that said 30 seconds.
No, I meant 30 seconds on phones.
Oh. I've been copying everything wrong. Because I don't see any... oh, yeah, this is flights. this didn't have flights on it. That's why these are two different things that you gave me. I don't know what you gave me, and this is a lot thicker than the other one.
Yeah, this is the second one that you gave me.
Okay, this is the one that counts.
Yeah, that's why I gave it out.
And you gave everybody this? Mm-hmm. Nicole, you got one of these? Mm-hmm. Okay, it has flight on it. Mm-hmm. So then you can kind of compare.
Yeah.
Okay. Patty's here?
No.
Okay, good. Oh, gosh. I'd be forced to ask her to come in. I don't want to leave Patty LaBelle waiting. No way. Anyway, everybody, it's still Advice Hour. Hey, ladies, I know I get a lot of questions about cellulite here on the show, and how to get rid of it and whatnot, and the best I can tell you, and it just so happens that when I opened up a magazine over the weekend, the July issue of Marie Claire magazine, it's got Angelina Jolie on the cover. It's got a great article called "You Can Fight Cellulite: 5 New Tricks That Work." Now, I'm going to review these 5 tricks. One of the tricks I use, and can I just say that they're just trying to trick by telling you that any of this stuff works? Because in actuality, if you have it, you've got it. Deal with it. That's it. That's it. There are ways you can minimize not the cellulite, but the fat maybe around it, by going on the top. But it is, or the appearance of. One of these ways I use, and I've talked to you about it before, and then they've got some new stuff in here too. So 5 tricks, they say, that work. You can fight cellulite. And these tricks range in price from $15 to $10,000. So keep it here. We'll review this, and I'm taking your faxes too at 866-WENDY-FAX. Thanks, everybody.
Wendy, man.
I'm constantly sleeping with my baby's daddy. He is engaged to get married to someone else. Should I give it all up and say, well, I tried to have a relationship here?
You can't have a relationship. He's engaged to somebody else. He's about to get married. Really, I just can't take it.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS rocked the Hudson with our first cruise of the summer. That ship was completely sold out. BLS Casino Party Cruise 1.
It was off the hook.
Yeah, WBLS.
When are you guys having this again?
Special thanks to our listeners and our sponsor, Foxwoods Resort Casino, the New York Department of Health, the Crowd Pleaser, DJ Mitch, and the live sons of Extra Rich in Class. And the 107 Days of Summer continues with BLS Cruise 2. If you miss our first cruise, you don't want to miss our next party cruise. Saturday, July 16th. Details soon. Number 1 for summer fun. 107.5 WBLS.
You know it. You know it. Yeah, everybody. We're busy during 107 Days of Summer. Special shout out to Kid and Play, Chris Martin. Chris Reed rather. He's gonna be filling in all week for no one. He's just here. Yeah. Trevor, let's just move on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm saying all the wrong stuff. Special shout out to Dr. Michael Jones. Dr. Jones, I want you to know that I'm so glad that I got my ear holes fixed. And I know it's Advice Hour. Often, you all ask me where to go for plastic surgery and stuff like that. And I send you to Philadelphia to Dr. Memeniscus. I still love Dr. Al. But, I have been searching for somebody right here in New York, right here in my backyard for when I want to do stuff. And I preface again by saying I love Dr. Al. But you want to know what? I've discovered Dr. Michael Jones. And I discovered him by listening to my own radio station. I heard the commercial. I said, let me give this guy a chance. He's right up the street practically. He's on 120 East 61st Street. And he's got a really great office. He's got a very, very nice bedside manner. He happens to be African American, a fabulous disposition, highly educated and highly motivated. He does laser hair removal. Exactly. Your face, your underarms, your bikini, your lower abdomen, that love trail they call it, from your privates up to your navel. Men, they do your back hair. Just saying. He does nose jobs. He fixes your earlobes like he did to me. Girls, he does chemical peels for acne, pigmentation problems, dried cracked skin, all kinds of stuff. Plus the usual plastic surgery stuff, liposuction, boob jobs, all like that. He's a facial plastic and reconstructive surgeon. He's fabulous. I invited the doctor to the pink carpet party. He'll be in there having fun with us. But anyway, I'll give you his telephone number just because, 212-281-5426. He's part of the WBLS family, and he is now on my medical team. So, welcome to my team, Dr. Jones. I got my whole medical team coming to the party on Wednesday. 212-281-5426. Thank you, Dr. J. Come on.
Verizon.
Yeah. Verizon. I love you. I don't have a script on Verizon. Wait, hold on. Well, I mean, I can just, off the top of my head, just talk about my phone. You know, I got that VCast phone. Takes movies, 15-second movies. Let me think of some other stuff. Oh, I got mine at the Verizon Wireless store, but you can get yours at Circuit City or Verizon Wireless store. I can tell you that I watch video clips on my telephone, interviews and stand-up comedy, VH1 for the gossip, E! Entertainment for the gossip, Comedy Central. I'm still looking for Dave Chappelle. And my kid loves to play the games on my cell phone. And right now, you can get it free for 2 months with the VCast pack. Let me see, it's $15 for monthly access. That's added to your Verizon bill. The only thing that I can't remember is the disclaimer. But as I can recall, even that, I know for a fact that the VCast phone is available in 30 markets, and it covers 75 million people. I remember that. But what you do is you go to Circuit City or stop by a Verizon Wireless store to ask about the fabulous VCast phone. It is fabulous. Thank you, Verizon Wireless. You too are fabu. Shout out to all the Verizon Wireless workers today. It's a beautiful day in New York City. Patty LaBelle's coming up at 4 o'clock. We're going to go. Listen, Trev, I don't know how many more commercials that you're about to play, but I have Patty's new CD, and I would like to luxuriate. Look, let's just make it a diva moment. Do you mind? Let's play number 10. Second. No. Just play that number 10, and we'll play that for Uptown. Number 10. Okay. Okay, but from the Patty LaBelle CD, I would like to hear song number 1, which is Ain't No Way, with Patty LaBelle featuring Mary J. Blige. So we're going to play that first.
This one first?
And then keep it grown and sexy by hitting number 10 of my girl Riri.
All right.
Okay. All right, and that's how we do. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, 107.5 WBLS. Thanks.
Wendy Williams.
You know, the way she dresses, she's a businesswoman. She's very intelligent, but, I mean, are people going to take her seriously?
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Oh, shoot. Ain't no way. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. Patty LaBelle. Up next hour. We're going to talk about everything. Kids, cooking, how her clothing line is doing on Home Shopping TV and whatnot. Her new CD, classic moments. Dear Wendy, I recently got married to a man that I've been dating for 4 years. It's already a few weeks into the marriage, and he's telling our personal business to his friends. The reason I know this is because a person that he's telling to is a mutual friend who happens to be a woman. This mutual friend tells me everything that he tells her. He mainly complains, Wendy, about me. Although I have talked to my husband many times about telling our business, he continues to run his mouth. I can't make a move without his friends knowing what goes on in our home. How do I put an end to my chatty husband? P.S. The mutual friend has been a friend of his since college, over 10 years, and I've known her for 5 years. We met at work, not through my husband. That's signed, the wife who wants to put an end to the chatter. Well, isn't that the shoe on the other foot? Normally, it would be the woman stereotypically, running mouth, and the man trying to say, shut up, shut up, shut up. Well, if he has so damn much to complain about, then you need to ask him that why it is that he's with you. I mean, I understand you were dating for 4 years, but you're only a few weeks into the marriage, as you say in your facts, and he's telling you personal business, and you say mainly complaining about you? Why doesn't he come to you with those complaints? You need to ask him. And If he has so much to complain about, then maybe it is time for him to find a hobby other than gossiping. Marriage is supposed to be a union where you all have your own business. You don't need to hear about what's going on. I would just, what should you do? Get up in his face with your pinky. Let me tell you something. You know what I mean? This is between me and you. If you got so much to complain about, then why are we even together? And talk with your pinky, not your pointer. Your pinky means you have had it. No smiles. You know what I mean? Gossiping husband. Now, I told you that I picked up the July issue of Marie Claire magazine. They have an article. It's 5 tricks that work regarding fighting cellulite. Well, I can tell you one of these things that they list, I actually have done before. And it's called endermology. It costs between $70 and $100 per session. Well, I never heard the 70. I pay $120 per session. And it reduces the appearance of cellulite after about 12 sessions. So you've got to do a lot of sessions. It is basically a machine that rolls your skin and does a lot of sucking. Now, the purpose of the sucking is to improve your circulation and to stretch the connective fibers that create the dimples. But while you're stretching the fibers, depending on, how old you are, you're also creating another situation, which is loose skin. Looser than it was with the dimples. It is not my favorite thing. I mean, I've done it before, strictly for experimental purposes. As a matter of fact, before I left Philly, a friend of mine and I were talking about opening up a center, going into a business in South Jersey, specializing in endermology. But then I, ended up coming back to New York and all bets were off. But anyway, there's a woman in the article about endermology, and she explains her experience. And so, it's the same thing that happened to me, but I'll read it from her point of view. She says, I put on a body stocking and the technician started to roll the machine over my body. I was surprised. Some people say endermology hurts, but it actually felt like a deep tissue massage. That's my feeling too. It doesn't hurt. To me, it feels like a deep tissue massage. She says that she even asked for him to turn the machine up to the highest setting. Me too. After the first week's treatment, I felt like I was toned, but I didn't see the cellulite go away. But all of a sudden, about 7 treatments into the regimen, when my dimples started to smooth out, I could even see a difference in photos that I had taken before and in the after session. Now my clothes are looser. Even though I only need to go back once a month for maintenance, I'm going to continue to go every week. Endermology is more than a cellulite treatment. I leave the sessions feeling invigorated, and I've stopped going to my massages. I'll be honest with you. I feel like her, except I see no difference. I just think it's a whole lot of hooey, and I did it for experimental purposes only. Then they have this other thing, which is, they say weight training with a pair of dumbbells. And everybody knows what weight training is. Another thing that they have in here is this stuff called Cellulite Solution. It's a skin firming diet. And you can find out more about this in a $24 book. It's $125, they say, a month for a month's supply of firm and toning dietary supplements, and then $65 for the firming cream. The bottom line, they say in the magazine, the diet's not hard to follow, and I lost inches off my thighs. Losing inches and getting rid of cellulite are two different things. But the book is called The Cellulite Solution. It's by Dr. Howard Murad, and you might want to check that out. Here's another one. It's called Mesotherapy, and they melt the fat away with injections. That doesn't make the cellulite disappear. Hundreds of needles in your thighs and wherever you have your cellulite. You know what? I don't believe in the creams. I just think that there's some things that either we have or we don't. If you have stretch marks and you want them to be less noticeable, there's no cream that's going to do that. What you need to do is pick you up some Dermablend body makeup and use the powder over it and temporarily cover your stretch marks until you take your shower. It doesn't rub off on your clothes. It's what they use for, extreme burns and whatnot. Derma Blend. I know they have it at JCPenney. That's where I get mine. And the rest of it, I think that it's a waste of money, I'll be honest with you. But for those of you who want to learn about these 5 techniques, maybe they'll work for you. I don't know. Marie Claire magazine July issue with Angelina Jolie on the front, and I wish you well. In the meantime, oh gosh, did you hear about Leonardo DiCaprio getting his face slashed? He caught $150 in a club, and MOP wasn't even on stage performing. You know what I mean? So we'll talk more about that, but we do have to make way, roll out the red carpet for the diva, the legend, Patty LaBelle. This will be my first time sitting and interviewing with her. So I got a lifetime's worth of questions. So I'm looking forward to this. Shout out to Miss Patty. And everybody, you all keep it here. All right? Thank you.
Wendy, man.
So, Whitney, is there drug use at this present time?
Who are you talking to?
To you, Whitney. You.
No, you're not talking to me. I'm a mother. Only my mother has privy to that information. You talk to your child about that. Don't ask me no questions like I'm a child. Don't ask me like I'm a child, because I'm not a child, Wendy.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
The bad boy swinging.
Ooh, there's that guy, Kareem. I think he is so fine. I heard he broke up with Jeanette, too. Yeah, lucky for her. Lucky for her? What you talking about? He makes good money. He has a nice car. He's fine. What is the problem? The problem is that he was beating her up. I saw the bruises. What? She's lucky that he dumped her. Because, once a guy starts beating on you, ain't nothing you can do. Oh, here he comes. He's coming over here.
Hey, ladies. What's happening?
Let's get out of here.
Ladies? Ladies? Hey, where you going?
Your radio station WBLS wants you to know that there is someone who will listen, that there is someone who will help.
Call Safe Horizon at 212-577-7700. This public service announcement sponsored by Inner City Broadcasting Corporation.
Rather do the driving in the stick-up trip, or rather count a million while you eat my...
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Let's do it.
You got it.
This is ludicrous.
Let's Mr. A to the Z exhibit.
Disturbing the peace.
You got it.
What's your name?
Wendy Williams.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Damn, it's the Wendy Williams Experience, everybody. Oh, by the way, Miss Patty's caught up in traffic, but that's okay because we can occupy our time talking amongst ourselves. So Cassidy spent the weekend in jail. And as is with all cases where somebody's being accused of murder in Pennsylvania, he was denied bail. And, he turned himself in on murder and weapons on Friday, as we all know by now, at 12:30 in the afternoon. And they say that he won't be, Cassidy, they say, didn't enter a plea during his arraignment, and he won't be asked to until his case is brought to trial, which could be several months. I mean, wow. Well, they say like all the new inmates, they're at the medium security prison. Cassidy had to undergo admissions diagnostics, and that included some classification, orientation, medical examination. He got the inmate handbook, the inmate clothing, the personal care system, his social service assessment. And police in Philadelphia are saying that, once again, Cassidy and 2 other men armed with 45 and 40 caliber guns, 9mm pistol, an AK-47 assault rifle. Damn. And a 7.62 millimeter rifle fired on 3 unnamed men. Somebody must have been holding more than one gun at a time then, because it was Cassidy and 2 other men, but they listed like 6 different firearms. They fired on the unnamed men during an argument behind the house where they say Cassidy lived in West Philly, killing one of them. 22-year-old Desmond Hawkins is the one who died. And so a warrant was issued for his arrest and yada, yada, yada. And Cassidy's album is due out June 28th, and that's the same day as my CD. Okay, one down. Who else coming out that day? Who else my competition? I mean, Cassidy, you're a friend to the show. I'm sorry to hear about what happened. But I'll live. That's terrible. Cassidy, I ran into Mashumba over the weekend. Mashunda actually performed at a concert that I was doing, and the whole camp, I was just like, I'm sorry to hear about what Cassidy, what happened. But if you did it, and if you didn't, then, hopefully the justice system will work for you like it did for Michael Jackson. Do you know what I mean? Well, in all fairness, his second CD will be in stores on June 28th, and it's called I'm a Hustler. Or is that I'm a Killer? Well, nobody's saying that because that was a piece of a laugh? Because, he's sitting and waiting for his day in court, so we let breathe. Dear Wendy, over the weekend, I had my first threesome. It was with a friend, not a close friend, and her boyfriend. We had so much fun, Wendy. It was so good. I gave her a professional. She gave me one. I gave him one. We did everything you could imagine. I enjoyed it so much, Wendy. My question to you is, does this make me a lesbian? Because I'm ready to do it again. That's from LaTanya in Jersey. If you were a man, I would say yes, absolutely, right away. But because, girls are soft and pink and there's nothing, you know what I mean? It's kind of like we get a pass one or a few times. Or until we, find a heterosexual relationship that, makes us want to put that player back there. But, no, it doesn't make you a lesbian. I mean, that you want to do it again. Okay, who'd you have the better time with, the man or the woman? No, she only asked one question. Does that make her a lesbian? No. If you were a man and you did the same thing, would that make you gay? Yes. It's my show, and as long as you're asking me. By the way, so, I did Showbiz Tonight, the gossip show on CNN, which I love. Shout out to AJ and shout out to everybody over there. Shout out to Samantha who books the show. So I shared with them my blind item about the R&B singer and her dad taking the $18 million and smoking up all the rock and the young girls and the mother who's paying everybody off to keep quiet and whatnot. Everybody knows. Nobody's talking because everybody's getting paid off. So the best I can tell you is maybe one day I'll have to get a Tourette's moment and it'll have to be like a 10-part story. You know what I mean? Like I'll take 10 days of the show and I'll get Tourette's moments and I'll just say things and then you piece it all together. Because I'm not going to be the first one to say. But there's a reason. And everybody has dealt with the father before, and everybody extreme, like an Ike Turner, like one of them, like Ike, and then anyway. Oh, and Jessica Simpson. No, let's just say everybody's talking about Jessica Simpson and her habits. Well, I'm just saying, not me anymore. Everybody's talking about Jessica and her habits. She's becoming almost legendary. Almost as legendary as Lindsay Lohan, as a matter of fact. Yes?
Police officer pulled you over Friday?
Oh, yeah. Ask his name.
What's your name?
So I'm on my way to Showbiz Tonight.
Is that Q?
And I'm weaving, hey, Officer Q. And I'm weaving through the traffic.
Q.
And I'm trying my best to get there. It's literally like 15 minutes before I have to be there. And all of a sudden I see the lights, in my rear view mirror.
Queens 114th Precinct.
And shout out to Q at the Queens 114th Precinct. And so it's an unmarked car, and it's Q and his partner. And they're getting out of the car like Starsky and Hutch. And I'm like, I'm just thinking, what did I do? And so Q says, it was one of those shout-out stops. It was a shout-out stop, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Wendy, what's going on? I was like, officer, if I didn't do anything, no disrespect, but I'm trying to get to Showbiz Tonight at CNN. It was bad enough I had to have one of our interns, Kira, this is how late I was, because I had to get off the show and get over there quickly. I had to have Kira ride with me so that I can keep my truck double parked outside of CNN, because I figured I wouldn't even have time to throw my car in a parking lot. All I'd have time to do is get out and go in. So Kira was my, passenger. That was my girl. My. So Q says, would you want to escort? I said, well, sure. Next thing you know, he turns on the woo, woo, woo and the lights and stuff like that. I felt bad because that's tax dollars. But I had to get this. And we were whipping it like 8 blocks. And at one point, the light turned. But, we were able to go through the light. And he got out of his car and came back to me. He said, and I know he wanted to say, look, all greasy, but he was real nice. He said, you got to keep up. But I get nervous because we're cutting and we're doing. Thank you, Q. But back to Jessica Simpson. I'm not letting her off easily. In addition, she's having a grand old time on the, allegedly, on the jump-off tip. A grand old time. It's dangerous. When you get a green room full of wags on the set of a gossip show, stories are flying. Jessica. See, but that's what happens, Zoe. You good girls, you want to keep that virgin thing, you want to keep it all in, and then you get exposed, especially in Hollywood. You get exposed to money and all like that. Jessica Simpson has lost her ever-loving mind. And a lot of weight. Yeah. And whatever jumping off Nick is doing, a trust. Oh my gosh, and another thing. Don't look for Nicole Richie to get married. Adam's having a good time. A good time. A good time. I know. It hurt me too. I'm hurt. Just when you're happy, I know. Adam's having a good time. Some of my fellow wags, they know people that Adam knows. No, not like that. Not how you doing. But I'm saying knows, like news. Yeah, isn't that terrible? Wow. And word is, he's not allegedly going to marry them. I mean, and don't ask me what all the engagement ring and all that's about. I'm still waiting for somebody to take my blind item and expose it so then I can, be a source in the story. Everybody backed off. Everybody's scared. It could have to do with, I was sitting there, except for my girl Lola. She does gossip and also happens to be a well-respected writer in her own. She's New York Times and whatnot. But other than me and Lola, everybody else was white. And I think that when you hear a big black pop star's father say, fall back, and mom, writing checks and paying everybody off, maybe they just kind of back off. We need somebody like John's Juice or somebody to just pop this story off, something lovely. Shout out to Jamie and Sister to Sister. Jamie, I know you know the tea. But this is not a Jamie Brown story. This is one of those stories that, Mike Walker needs to put that out there like that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. There's a story about to drop. Do you guys watch The Real Gilligan's Island show? I don't watch that, The Real Gilligan's Island TV show. Well, this just in. They say that there's a story that is going to be in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution tomorrow about a guy who professes to be a doctor on the show, Ty E. Muhammad. He currently has a role on the Gilligan's Island show, but they say he's about to be busted. He's not a doctor, although his website has several articles that refer to him as a psychologist. He taught psychology at Morris Brown College before they fired him for allegedly sexually harassing a student. He then went to Clark Atlanta University and was fired after they discovered that he did not earn a PhD from Southern Illinois University like claimed. In fact, this goes on to say he had only attended the school for one semester. When confronted by the report, he backtracked and said he never claimed to be a psychologist, but only a life coach. The article is going to be on the Atlanta Journal's website as well as in the newspaper tomorrow. I don't watch the show, so I don't know anything about who the doctor is, and I'm not really wrapped up. Is that for me?
Yeah.
Is that Jaheim?
No, Jeremy.
Oh. I thought maybe Jaheim would be calling, or Jadakiss. We're doing a video for the Jaheim Jadakiss song, and I only want one role. And one role is when, and they both say it, you stay playing your ass, shaking your ass in the club, gotta stop, ma. And I want to have a stripper pole and some poom poom shorts, and just all you're gonna see is my back and a bunch of hair, and you're gonna be like, who that is? And I'm gonna give you a side profile, so you really don't know me from a side profile, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway. But I'll be working the pole from up, shaking the ass in the club, gotta stop, ma. And by the time they say ma, I'm gonna be way down here, right? And I'm gonna wind my waist just like that. That's all. Anyway. All right. Well, I guess Miss Patty will be in here for the next break. If not, we're going to continue on. I did want to talk about Leonardo DiCaprio and his stitches. You know, busted a call across the face and stuff. I wanted to talk with you about Chris Rock, the T.I., Oprah. I still got that Brenda K star, Mariah Carey story I wanted to share with you. Shout out to everybody listening in New Orleans. Don't forget, on Thursday, I'm going to be with you at Club Dream in New Orleans. Yeah, on Thursday and Friday, and then next Monday and Tuesday, they're going to be best of shows, because that's my CD promotional tour starts. I'm going to New Orleans, I'm going to Dallas and LA. And then the following week, I'm going to be in Philly, Detroit, Chicago. A whole lot of fun. So, shout out to Philly, by the way. Don't forget, Wednesday the 29th, the place to be is Club Beyond. I'll be there with you. Am I getting ready to get cut off? Oh, okay. Let me shut my mouth.
Wendy, man.
I just found out this morning that my supervisor's pregnant.
Damn you, I told you not to do it.
Should I tell my wife what's up?
Plan on a divorce. And as for your job, put that where? Back there.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Some women have all the time in the world to spend on their hair. Others barely have time to get out the door. What's your story? For hair that fits your life, you'll love JCPenney Salon's unique, personalized 3-step approach. First, they consult. What are you looking for? How much time do you have? Based on what you want and need, they'll create your cut and color. Then they'll show you how to style it yourself. Your life, your hair. JCPenney Salons. Call today, 1-800-542-5565 for locations. Hey, everybody. It's the Wendy Williams Experience right here on 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and Classic Soul. Don't forget Vaughn Harper and the Quiet Storm up at 7 o'clock. Listen. The first Friday of every month is always jam-packed at the Shadow Nightclub. The Shadow Nightclub and WBLS have joined forces to bring the biggest live shows to the biggest, well, one of the biggest stages in Manhattan. Certainly one of the longest running stages in Manhattan, the Shadow Nightclub. And this Friday is another First Friday, and we are proud to present Spinderella on the ones and twos. Yep, Spinderella is coming back to New York. You know, she does afternoons on my Los Angeles station. She's got like an ensemble afternoon show, and she's doing big things out there. So in the meantime, she's still apparently mixing, and she will be Spinderella from Salt and Pepper, and she's going to be mixing it up at the Shadow on Friday. So good. Alrighty then, everybody. Dear Wendy, what happened to you Friday? It seems you choked up on TV. No, I didn't. Choke up on what? On Michael Jackson? Yeah, you know why? I always feel funny talking about Michael Jackson any place but on this radio show. I have no idea why. On this radio show, I feel so comfortable. I feel like nobody's listening. It's like really weird. It's weird, but I feel like see. Here's the thing. Katherine Jackson. When my first book came out, the one about my life, Katherine Jackson requested an autographed copy of the book. And so did Jermaine. And after she read the book, she called up personally. She didn't want to be on the radio, and she told me behind the scenes how much she loves my story and how great I am. Now, this was before syndication, so I don't know how Catherine got I guess online or whatever. Shout out to Steve Manning. Steve has been a long-time Jackson friend, and Steve dialed in, and then, you know, Catherine was on the... Just, you know, I feel... The woman has been through so much, starting with that damn Joe, you know, and ending with Michael. I mean, I know that that's her son, but you got to understand, didn't she look like, Catherine looked like she was on her last leg of tolerance with anything Michael, Joe, or any of them want to bring to her, you know? And, oh, God. She's always ringing in the back of my head, except here on this show. You know, like, oh, Catherine's watching. You know, I hate to say it, but, you know, I feel more comfortable in my own radio show, but you know. And then Steve called again today. Hey, Steve, I don't mean again like you're a nudge. You're actually a great guy and a fabulous connection to have. Then Steve called again earlier today, and he said that Catherine's going to be calling, you know, to thank for support during the trial. And I'm saying, huh? Okay. Because it's always nice to talk with Mrs. Jackson. You know, there are questions that you can't... As a matter of fact, I think one time she called, I put it on the radio because I asked her if she actually still drives. And she said, yes, she drives a big body Benz and she picks up her girlfriends and they go out for lunch and stuff like that. So I just... I didn't talk about nothing. But on TV, they try to just... And I always feel as though, you're not getting the best talk. The best talk will happen on my radio show or, you know, and I give commentary and stuff like that, but you have to answer sideways on TV. It's just like talking about Jessica Simpson, the way we were just talking about Jessica Simpson. Ask me that same question with the cameras going. I'll be like, what? Jigga who? Hey, Beyonce. Oh, this is what I wanted to remind you all of, and then that's it. Okay. I know that I've told you a million times. On June 28th, my CD is in stores. Wendy Williams Brings the Heat, Volume 1. And I know that you've heard time and time again who's on the CD. You know, Jada and Jaheim and A-Marie and Nas and Mario Winans and Marcus Houston and M.O.P. and, you know, Jewels and Jim Jones and Demi and you know, Young Jeezy and Gorilla Black. It's a compilation CD, a compilation of the best music that I thought you guys would really like, some summer heat in your CD. I am doing opening day signing at FYE in Rockefeller Center next Tuesday, which would be the 28th. And Rockefeller Center, well, you know where that is. And the FYE store is big, and they're rolling out the red carpet for us. And so I would love to see you guys over there. The signing is going to be between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. That particular day, Trev, I'll need a bonus hour. You understand? Thank you. All right. But so January, excuse me, what did I say? January? I met June 28th, which would be, I know, too much multitasking. June 28th, I'll be at the FYE at Rockefeller Center, and I certainly hope, you know, to see you there. I'm bringing my pen. If you have a book, I'll bring that, you know, bring that too. But, you know, right now it's, you know, it's about the CD. And so, you know, FYE, Rockefeller Center, on release date, which is June 28th. FYE is records and whatnot, and CDs and whatnot. So June 28th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And I'll see you there. And if a bunch of people show up, then I'm signing until midnight. They're going to have to drag me out of the store. If nobody shows up, I'm bringing something to eat so I can just unfurl it. And I'll bring a Star magazine and occupy my time over in my own little corner. Like, hey there, lonely girl. But FYE the 28th, 6 to 8 p.m. Hopefully I'll see you there. Alrighty, everybody. We're still waiting for Miss Patty LaBelle. In the meantime, we've got lots to occupy ourselves, so keep it here. Thank you.
What up, y'all? You know who it is. Your boy, Jada Kiss, the Kiss of Death, and you listening to the Wendy Williams Experience. What's up, man? Wow.
pounds.
I'll take her thick.
Oh. Yo. Oh, wait. Here comes Patty. Wait, I'm wasting time. Open the door, Zoe, so I can see her come down the hall.
She's coming.
No, but keep the door open. I want to see her walk. All right. Everybody, Patty is, wait, hold on. Hit it again. Hold on. Wait, yeah. And make sure you have the right microphone turned on, too. Patty LaBelle's got to shh. Turn that down. Let's hear all the scream and all the sister girl, the ooh chow talk. Shh. 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 They're getting closer. Ooh chow. Oh, there she is. Oh my. It's okay.
No, it's not. Hey, sweetheart.
Hi,
everybody. I'm late.
Oh, Miss Patty, it's so nice to have you here.
Thank you, Wendy.
Miss Patty, why am I all of a sudden calling her Miss Patty? Because I think that's what people do.
Everybody does. Hi.
Here, take your microphone.
Everybody calls me Miss Patty. Why? I don't know.
Respect.
Because I'm 61?
Miss Patty, if that's 61, take me to it. You look fabulous.
It's 61, May 24th.
Yeah.
And I'm just hanging in there.
Yeah.
And all the people I see, people my age, they call me Miss Patty. People younger than me call me Miss Patty. And I just say, thank you. Okay, I'll take that.
That's respect.
I'll take that title.
And I was shocked because in order to get you here, there was a lot of back and forth thing because they said you were nervous to come. And I know you know the mess that is. But Miss Patty, you have to, I wouldn't do that to you.
Wendy.
Yes.
If I thought it was mess, I wouldn't be here now.
Thank you, Miss Patty.
I know in the past, things get really messed up in life. Let me tell you something that happened about 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
With Diana Ross and myself.
I know you made up after years.
After years, because what happened was, I'm out of breath from running upstairs. We were in the same business for a long time as a singing group. Mm-hmm. She had the Supremes and I had Patty LaBelle and the Bluebells, or we were LaBelle or somebody. Mm-hmm. And we were always on the same shows, but we never had time to really talk. We would always see each other in passing. And through the years, there were rumors that she had said this about me and that she felt this way about me. And I would always see her kids, and her kids were always so respectful to me and always loving me. And I was saying, it might be some mess up in here. She might not have been saying all the stuff that people have been saying she had because her kids are respecting me.
Yeah.
We met for the first time, really sat together at a table and had a 20-minute conversation. After that, we started calling each other on the phone.
When was that? Where was this?
This was at Oprah's. The Legends Weekend.
Wow.
Honey, we found each other, and we talked yesterday it was, and she said, Patty, the best thing out of the whole thing with Oprah is that we became friends again. So I wasn't scared to see you, girlfriend. I wanted to see you.
Thank you, Patty.
I wanted to see you because I have to, what we have to do as black women, we have to stand for everything for each other. Yeah. And if we don't, it's like we're player hating that girl. We're not liking her because we heard she said this and that. And you said some things before, but I know it was just because you heard it. Whatever. So, but I'm not mad at you, and I can never be angry or afraid to come on your show.
Thank you, Patty.
Never.
I mean, it's also...
We see each other at the red carpet.
Yeah.
All the time. And so Wendy always gives me love. So freak what people say.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Patty.
Scared.
Can I just tell you something? I forgot whether it's HSN or QVC because I shop both. I support you. I haven't ordered anything for me, but I've ordered some stuff for actually a girlfriend of mine who absolutely has everything that is Patty.
The ponchos?
And I thought that... No, you know what? I got a suit. I got her a suit.
Ooh, I'm seeing stuff that you can get on HSN. You can't see what I see, people.
But you want to know?
You got this bling bling. You didn't get this on HSN.
But this is real. But do you ever shop Dominique? I know you do.
No, I know I haven't shopped there, but I watched that show where they sell big items.
Don't you?
This is fierce. That's not Dominique.
Thank you. No. This is real.
Girl, and this is not Dominique.
Well, no.
We know.
None of it's Dominique. Not anymore. But I got to tell you something.
I see those shows.
On the come up, that you can best to believe, and not only that, but even like right now, I watch them. You want to know why I like home shopping? Because I enjoy the conversation between the women. And when I found out that you were going to have your line on HSN, I said, you know what? That's a TV show unto itself. You talking to the listeners, you talking to your host. I saw you one time, and I was announcing it to everybody. Miss Patty's about to debut. She's about to debut.
Thank you.
I saw it one time, and then I lost track of when you go back. Now, Are you still doing it?
Girl, I've been doing it now for a year and a half. And each time, I've been on about 8 shows. And I go back in August.
Yes.
And right now we have the Patty LaBelle jewelry, and we have Patty's pots and pans coming up, Patty's pumps, Patty hose, Patty hair, Patty anything she wants. Patty, yeah. So we're just going to be selling everything on HSN, and they're opening their hearts to me and saying, Patty, you can bring whatever you want on here and sell dog food if you want.
Patty, can I just ask you something about your shoes? Because I know that you're a big friend of the drag community. See, those are fabulous. Those are the Gucci ones?
Yeah, girl. I just wore them for 3 months, and I just put them on today because I was coming to see you. So I put my flowers on my feet, and this is Armani top, I think.
That's very beautiful,
it's
Patty.
But it goes with the shoes.
And your earrings are gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. I got these from Marilyn Crawford.
What size shoe do you wear?
Well, 8.5 back in the day before my diabetes hit me. Now it's a 9. I think the diabetes has swollen my feet.
Patty, I wear an 11, 12, and 13.
You lying.
So my excuse me?
Let me say.
Well, no, these are size 9 boys right now.
Are you serious?
9 men.
But they look small.
No, Patty, I wear because I'm a big girl.
You're a big girl.
I'm a 5 feet 11, and if
so
my feet were any smaller,
11 shoe?
I wear a 9 in men's because these are my K-Swiss sneakers.
But what are you wearing, ladies' pumps?
11, 12, and 13.
And do you go 5 or 6 inches?
I go 5 and 6. Yes, I do. The full drag.
Oh my goodness!
So when I put on my shoes, I'm 6 feet 4, and I tease my hair up. People are like, "Who is that freak?" But I love it. It's me.
It's you.
But
well, I'm sort of like that girl.
I want to make a request though with your shoes. Can you, by any chance, do 11s and 12s?
Oh, that's what I'm going to be doing on my HSN. I can do 14s, 15s,
and 13s.
Yeah,
please.
I can do you.
Yes, I can.
I'll make a 5-inch heel for you because the customer, the HSN, they're like 3 inch. I said, that's a baby pump. That's a starter kit. So I have to do 5-inch for some people. So I'll do you a 5-inch 13, a cute shoe. Shoe.
I would
you like straps or plain like this?
I love everything. Look, if it fits. See, I've never had the luxury of being able to be picky. You can't wait for a sale. You've just got to buy all the shoes that you possibly can.
Oh, I understand that.
So
I mean, not that I have, like I said, a 9 now, but I can always get shoes. But it's hard for you.
Yeah, it's very hard.
I have to hook a girl up.
It's very hard, Patty. All right, what kind of time do I have left on this break? I have 30 seconds. Okay. Miss Patty, you're going to be back for another break. I wanted to talk with you about this event you're hosting in New York City. We're going to turn the heat down for you. I wanted to talk with you about your new CD.
It's very hot in here for a menopausal woman. Girl, you know I'm menopausal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Y'all got a fan.
Okay, I'm going to ask her more about that, too.
We'll talk about that.
And I want to talk about your new show on TV One. I want to talk about your children and what all is going on in the world of Patty LaBelle, okay?
Okay.
Everybody, keep it where you've got it. The legend, the diva, the one and only Patty LaBelle on the Wendy Williams Experience.
That's just something good. Oh, thank you. Oh, wait.
Wendy, man.
I got slayed so well. Made me do things I don't even do to my husband.
Oh my God! The Wendy Williams Experience.